All right, we are back to play the fourth quarter. I think I said in the video that I was playing it in the same day, but I just needed a break to look at this Shadur Sanders news, which is just so intriguing to me. As the draft went on farther and farther the last couple of days, it's been so intriguing to see what happened with him. I'm not surprised that the Browns would invite the media circus into their locker room. They do it every year. So, all right, so it's just gonna be like another normal year for Cleveland fans. All right, second and 10, 45-yard line. Atlanta down 31-24 after leading most of this game. The quarterbacks in this game, I mean, Barkowski, 22 of 32 for 371, and Tommy Kramer, 25 of 36 for 394. And we're just starting the fourth quarter. I mean, this is, I love it. No pen. By the way, this is something I haven't seen before. No penalties on either team. No accepted penalties on either team. That is amazing too. This has been a weird game. I love it. All right, let's keep it going here. Second and 10 for Minnesota. And they are primarily a passing team. They're going to go short pass. All right, 33. Lots of threes here. 33 for the offense and 33 for the defense. So you're going to get a B, D. But 33 is Junior Miller. He's an A, so make it AD. And we're going to go Barkowski looking for Junior Miller. I didn't say his name at all in the third quarter. I know he came out in the first half a little bit. He's a tight end 3, A5. Pretty good player out of Nebraska. Oh, same birthday as my sister. Nice. Well, not the same year, but close. Actually, not close. So Junior Miller, tight end. So let's run this here. So Barkowski looking for Miller. A 42. That should be complete, and it is. And he'll get 12, and that's a first down. So Barkowski looks for Miller for 12. First and 10 now. They're on the 43. They're on Minnesota's 43 already. And we're going to go 11. That's going to be an outside run. Actually, what I'm looking forward to listening to the most is Kornheiser, because I love Kornheiser, and his podcast will come out Monday, and I can't wait to listen to that. He'll have Lock and Fora on, who's always fun. So 26 for the offense. That's going to be William Andrews. 45 is a BS, so 45 on the outside run for William Andrews now in the fourth quarter. 42, that's a 17, and he'll get 5. No, he'll get 7. So Andrews has been a beast in this second quarter or second half. Sadly, nothing's come of it. But it's going to be second and 3 now, down to Minnesota's 36. Trying to get that touchdown to tie this game back up. And they're going to go with an inside run this time. $61 is going to be Lynn Kane. And 22 on the defense. Defense is waiting for it. It's going to be an AG. So Lynn Kane going to take the run up the middle. 13, that's a 20. And he will get nothing. He is stacked up, no gain. Bring up third down on the 36 here. They got to get points this time. They've missed 2 field goals in the second half. They got to get points. And let's go standard, because they have a pretty good running game. So let's go standard here on third and 3. 18, though. It's going to be a medium pass. I mean, you got to give it to the guy, Barkowski, who's got you there. So it's going to be a medium pass here for Barkowski. All right, 22. That's going to be Jenkins, his A. His number 1 receiver, William Jenkins. 54 is not going to be a good defense. That'll be an AG. So that is, man, that's about as good as you can get if you're the offense here, throwing against an AG. That means you're an A, and the defense is playing the run. So here we go. All right, so Barkowski, back to pass. The 42 is going to be complete. That's going to be complete for a first down. That's 20 yards. So he'll get him down to the 16. So Barkowski to Jenkins. And it's going to be first and 10 down to the 20-yard line. Wait, did I do that right? That was 20 yards. Oh, I got that backwards. Let me do that again. That was a pass play. Barkowski to Jenkins. Not for 16, but for 20, and it gets him to the 16. All right, 1st and 10. 13 minutes to go in this game, and it has just been a barn burner here. Atlanta's going to come out, and they're going to run the ball. They're going to go inside run. And I hope that Shedeur Sanders is as good as everybody predicted before this draft. Because if so, that means they got a first-round draft pick next year from Jacksonville. They also got the number 5 overall pick this year, which was a defensive tackle. They also got a couple of running backs, a tight end. I mean, I don't want to have hope as a Browns fan. It's never smart. But I do. I always have hope in May, in April, and July. And then September hits, and reality crashes into you. All right, 43. 43 for the defense is going to be a BD. And our running back is going to be a 64. That is Lynn Kane. So Lynn Kane on the inside run. Oh, a 36. That's a 22. And Kane will pick up 2 yards. So Kane will get 2. That'll make it 2nd down and 8 at the 14. I mean, you'll take a field goal here, but you don't want it. You want a touchdown as a Falcons fan. All right, 10. And that's going to be an outside run. Okay, 53. 52. That could be the end of Flacco in Cleveland. I like Flacco, but that could be the end of Flacco. All right, 52 on your defense is CD on the outside run. 53, we're going back to Lynn Kane. A 12, and no, Lynn Kane's going to go backwards. He's going to lose 2. So I'll tell you what, the Falcons have been down here this whole second half and just unable to punch it in. Let's see what Barkowski can do on this 3rd and 10 at the 16. And short pass. Well, we got, you know what? Let's go short pass heavy because we do have medium pass in play here. So let's go short pass heavy. And we're going to get a short pass. $61. Oh, 61. Who is that? Okay, it's going to be Wally Francis. And 61 on your defense. That'll be a BS, and Wally Francis is an A. So we'll go ahead and make this an AS. Wally Francis. So his name on the card is Wallace. Oh, wrong team. His name on his card is Wallace, but in Pro Football Helper, he wrote it in there as Wally. I kind of like Wally Francis better. So we're going to go with Wally Francis here. He's an EV3. He's an A5. Another one of those A guys. And let's see. So Francis. Lighten up, Francis. Let's see. And that was an AS. So here we go. Barkowski. Oh, a 33 for Barkowski. That's a 3, and that's going to be a touchdown. So Barkowski hits Francis, and this might tie the game up. 16-yard touchdown pass. Making it 31-30. Let's bring out Tim Mazzetti. See if he can kick this extra point. He's been struggling. Oh, no, a 54 is going to be a penalty, isn't it? Oh, no. 35. That's going to be a good TM. Let's check the penalty. TM. A 51. And that's going to be delay a game on the offense. Back him up 5 yards. It's the first accepted penalty of the game. Comes in the 4th quarter. So back him up. Make him kick again. And it's going to be, now it's going to be a field, it's still an extra point, but you look at the field goal column, 0 to 9, right? 0 to 9, yeah, goal to 9. That's how you determine if it's good or not. So let's kick it again with Mazzetti. A 31 this time. 31 will be good. That's a 5, and that'll be good. And we are going to tie the score here at 31-31. And holy cow, what a game we got. 11 and a half to go in the 4th quarter. Atlanta's going to kick it back off to Mazzetti. I'm sorry, Atlanta's going to kick it back off with Mazzetti. 56. 56 is a 29. And that's going to be 60-09. So he'll kick it to the 5-yard line. And it will be returnable by Eddie Payton. So Peyton's going to come out. Oh, a 14. Oh, no. That's not a great number. 14 is going to be a 19. Okay, it's not going to be bad. 14's a 19. Yeah, he'll get 27 yards on the return. Okay. So Eddie Payton gets 27. 14 is never a fun number, but on a kickoff return, not so bad. All right, 1st and 10 for 32 for Minnesota. Trying to keep it going. And they're going to start out with a, medium pass. Tommy Kramer. He's 6 yards from 400, and he just wants to get it all at once. So medium pass. 54, 23. So 23 is going to be Ron Yari, that left tackle who occasionally will line up at tight end, and he's a C. 54 is an AG, so make this a BG. So Minnesota, or Atlanta, expecting the run here. They're going to get a pass, but it's a pass to the left tackle. Kramer doesn't care. 25, that's a 7. Kramer is going to complete it for 21 yards. Kramer flies past 400 yards. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now. They're going to cross the 50. They're going to get to Atlanta's 47 in just one play. All right, a 14, sticking with the short pass. Or going back to the short pass now. We're going to go to, actually 13 is a BS. 34 this time. It's going to be Ted Brown. He's an A, so make it an AS. And Kramer looking for Teddy Brown. Oh, a 65 this time. That's an 18, and that's going to be incomplete, just off his fingertips. Kramer can't hit the running back. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now on the 47. And they're going to go to the inside run. Is this where Pittsburgh takes the quarterback now? They're the only ones who haven't. I assume they got something going with Aaron Rodgers, but let's see who Pittsburgh takes. It says the pick is in. All right, a 51. That'll be Lynn Kane. I'm sorry, no, that's going to be the defense. That'll be an AG. 56 is going to be Ricky Young. So Ricky Young against an AG. Here we go. Ricky Young. 62 for Young. That's a 24, and he'll get 2. So Ricky Young is going to go for 2 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 8. Yeah, 3rd and 8 at the Atlanta 45. And you hate to have your drive stall right here. Short pass heavy. And this is going to be a long pass. So Kramer. You know what? I'm gonna re-roll that because Kramer already did a long pass earlier in this half. Let's do it again. 5. We're going to go short pass heavy there. Short pass heavy for Kramer. Or short pass, for Kramer. All right, here we go. 34. So the defense is in AG, so it's not a good defense for Atlanta here. 12 is going to be Ahmad Rashad. So Ahmad Rashad against an AG, that's set up pretty well right there. So here we go. Oh, a 14. That's a 31, and we have an incomplete pass, but we have a penalty. Let's check that TH 42. That's going to be holding on the defense, 5 yards and an automatic 1st down. And what a way to bail him out there. Holy cow. 5 yards, automatic 1st down on a holding. No wonder Rashad couldn't get the catch. He was being held. And Minnesota gets to keep their drive going. 1st and 10 now on the Atlanta 40. I really want to know who Pittsburgh took. And they're going to come out and they're going to go short pass again. 62 and 43. So 43 is Sammy White. He's an A. 62 on your defense is an AS. Oh, here it is. Come on. All right, come on now. You're talking way too much there, Pittsburgh defensive lineman. Who do we got here? Oh my God, he's still talking. All right, let's go Kramer to. Oh, it's a defensive tackle. Okay, so no quarterback for them. They must have something going with Aaron Rodgers. So Kramer to Sammy White. We're gonna go short pass on 1st and 10. 21 for Kramer. 17. That's gonna be complete, but no yards on that. So he's just gonna pad his completion percentage on that one. No gain. And that's going to make it 2nd down. Yeah, 2nd and 10 on Atlanta's 40. 9:15 to go here. And Minnesota's going to come out and they're going to go inside run. All right, a 53. And that'll be CS. And a 52, that'll be Ricky Young. So Ricky Young against a CS on an inside run. Oh, a 44. That'll be a 17, and he is going to get 5 yards. He'll get halfway to a 1st down. All right, 3rd and 5 now on the 35. You're probably in field goal attempt territory, but it's a 52-yarder. I mean, you'd like to get a little closer. So let's go short pass heavy, and we'll get a short pass. All right, 25. 25's AD. 36 is going to be Ted Brown, and he's an A. So we'll go AD, right? Is that what I said, 25? Yeah, AD. So we're going to go Tommy Kramer to Teddy Brown, our running back. A 36, and I think Kramer, 15. It'll be complete, but it's only 3 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 2. And you got to go for this field goal here. This is a 49-yard field goal to put you ahead with 8:15 to go in the game. So here comes Rick Danmeyer. Big field goal for Danmeyer. Pick is up. 45. I don't know. That's a 7. I don't know. And that is going to be no good. And the field goal kicking is horrendous in this half as Danmeyer throws it wide out to the left. And Atlanta's going to take over. 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. 8 minutes to go. And they're going to start with a short pass. 16 and 32. So 32 is not good. 32 is going to be a CG. And, right, 32. Yep. And it's going to be 16. That's going to be Alfred Jenkins. So let's make it a BG. So Bartkowski looking for Jenkins. A 43. Oh, no, that's a 28. And he's going to get sacked. He'll only lose 4, but he's going backwards. Let's see who got him. 53 for Minnesota. That's going to be Doug Martin getting a sack. Doug Martin he's not a starter, but he had a big QS number. Let's look at him real quick. He's going to be, there he is. Oh, yeah, he's a defensive end. He's a defensive end 2, but he's a QS 6. So when he got in there, he got to the quarterback. And he's going to get to the quarterback this time. So Bartkowski, -4. Doug Martin. It's going to be 2nd down and 14 now for Atlanta. And they're going to come out and go short pass. Oh, 66. Who we passed to? Wallace Francis. He had the touchdown pass. He's an A. And 43 is a BG. We're going AG. So Wally Francis against an AG. Here we go. Bartkowski. Back to pass. Oh, no. 17. It's going to be complete, but it's only going to be 2 yards. So Bartkowski to Francis for 2. That's going to make it 3rd and 12. So this is a big play for Atlanta here. They're going to go medium pass heavy on this one. They're going to end up with a short pass. Oh, another 66. We're going back to Wally Francis. And 31 on your defense. That'll be a CS. Make it a BS. Whoops. Make it a BS. Oh, look at Barkowski. He heaves it over the middle. It's 13 yards out of bounds, just enough for a first down. And Atlanta keeps the drive going. This game is insane. 1st and 10 right at midfield. 6:45 to go. And we're going to get a 14. So we're sticking with this short pass. And we get a 36. 36 is going to be William Andrews. He's a B, but 33 is a BD. So Barkowski looking for his running back. Oh, a 25. 25 will be complete. And he'll get 10, and he'll get another first down. So Barkowski to Andrews for 10. And that'll make it 1st and 10 down the 40. So now it's a 57-yard field goal right now for Atlanta. 16, sticking with that short pass. And we're going to go look for Alfred Jenkins. He's an A. 42 is a CS, make it a BS. And Barkowski looking for Jenkins. 65. And that will be incomplete. Make it 2nd and 10. On the 40. And they're going to come out and go inside run. .42 is going to be Lynn Kane. 66 on the defense. That'll be a CG. So Lynn Kane has had to run against a couple of CGs in this half. 44, though. He'll get some yards. Might not be very many, though. 16, yeah, he'll get 3. It's because of that defense. All right, 3rd and 7. So we'll go short pass heavy. We're at the 37. It's a 54-yard field goal now. We'll go short pass heavy, and we'll get that short pass. All right, it's a 33. It's a 55. So 33 is going to be Junior Miller. He's an A. 55 is an AD, and that's where we'll stay. So Barkowski looking for Junior Miller. Oh, a 41 is not good. That's a 19, and that'll be incomplete. And boy, they have a decision here. You got to go for this field goal. Junior Miller, incomplete. It's going to be a 54-yard try for Tim Mazzetti. He may not even have that in his leg. I don't know. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to try to kick it here. How about a 21? That's not going to be good. 20. Yeah, that is no good. So Mazzetti misses his 3rd field goal of the quarter, or the half. And neither team now wants to take the lead here. 5 minutes to go. Minnesota with the ball. And no time, no need to panic. And they're going to go with an inside run. All right, a 46 and a 41. So 41 is going to be Teddy Brown. 46 is a BS. A pretty standard play here. Inside run against a BS. A 64 for Brown. That's an 18. And he'll pick up 4 yards to start this drive. All right. 2nd and 6. We're going to go another run. This time's going to be an outside run. So Minnesota just slowing down a little bit here. 51 and 15. 15 will be Ted Brown. 51 in your defense is AG. So Ted Brown against an AG. 64, that's another 18. And he'll get 4 yards and get pushed out of bounds. And that's going to make it 3rd and 2. And we'll go standard again. And we'll get an outside run. So 3 straight run plays here from Minnesota. 12 will be a CD, and it's going to be Ted Brown again. This time against the CD. 21 for Brown is a 24, and he'll get 1 and make it 4th and 1. And what do you do here? I mean, I know what they do nowadays in the NFL. You go for it. I think back then they punted, so we're going to go ahead and punt. And it's going to be Greg Coleman trying to pin Atlanta deep. 61, and 61 is a 31. 31. They're on the 47. So that is a 24-yard punt. But we have a penalty. We have a TZ on a terrible punt. 45. And that's going to be holding on the offense. So most likely that'll be declined. 24-yard punt goes down to the, what is that, the 27? No, wait, 47 to the 27. So that's 3, 13, 23. Yeah, something like that. Let's see what the return is here. It's going to be Reggie Smith. A 42 for Smith. That'll be a 19. Smith will get 10. So they're definitely going to decline the penalty. So it's going to be a 24-yard shankaroonie for Greg. Don't call me Gary Coleman. And I say that because I almost called him Gary Coleman. And what did I say the return was? What did I roll? 42? And then 42 for Reggie Smith was 18. And that was, wait, is that really 15 yards? So Reggie Smith, it was D10. So that's our TA. 42 is a 19. And then 19 is 10 yards. Yeah. So he'll get 10. And actually, they're going to get really good field position here, considering where Minnesota punted from. It's a 14-yard net punt there. That's not great. So they're going to start first and 10 on their own 33. Atlanta is down 3.5 to go. Tie game. I didn't have overtime for like 60 straight games, and then I had it 2 games ago, or 3 games. It was San Francisco and Chicago, I think, from 58, so, or 65, one of those. So we'll see what happens this time here. So Atlanta, come out short pass heavy, and they'll go short pass. All right, 61. 61 is going to be Wally Francis. 31. 31's a CS, make it a BS. So Barkowski looking for Francis. 42 again. That's an 8. That'll be complete. That'll be 12 yards, and that'll be a first down. So Wally Francis will get 12. Atlanta's already up to their own 45-yard line. 3 minutes to go. We'll go short pass heavy on every play here, unless I say something different. So 42 is going to be William Andrews. He's a B. 36 on this short pass. That'll be a BS. So we're going to go Barkowski looking for his running back. Oh, 32. That's a 20, and that'll be incomplete. So Barkowski misses William Andrews again. He's missed him a few times. That'll make it 2nd and 10. 2:45 to go. And we'll go short pass again. 22 this time. That's going to be Jenkins. He's an A. 32. 32 is a CG. Make this a BG. We're going to go Barkowski to Jenkins. 44 for Barkowski. That's a 4. And that is 18 yards. So Barkowski hits Jenkins for 18. This Jenkins is going to have a great game here. And we are down to 2:15 to go. They're at the 37-yard line of Minnesota. It's a 54-yard field goal right now. Now, Minnesota's already missed 3 in this half. But we can run. Let's go standard offense here. We can do anything here. And it's going to be a 9, and 9 is going to be an outside run because it's going to go down to the 2-minute warning regardless of what happens. This is a 15-second play. 31, so it's going to be Bill Andrews. And 51 is going to be AG. So Andrews against an AG. A 56. That should be no good. 24. He'll get something. He'll get 1. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And 31-31, second and 9. They're on the 36. It is a 53-yard field goal right now. Mazzetti has not been good. Let's go short pass heavy. They got all 3 timeouts. That'll be a short pass. All right, 15. It's going to be Jenkins. He's an A. 44, the defense is ready for it. They're in that nickel. It's an AD. So Bartkowski to Jenkins. Oh, a 63. We have a 29. And Bartkowski, no, takes the sack. Oh, it's a 6-yard loss. And that is big. That is big for Minnesota. 25. That's going to be Doug Sutherland getting the sack. Doug Sutherland. Is that right? Yeah. And that'll be 30 seconds off the clock. I feel like somebody wants to call timeout here. Atlanta's going to call timeout here. And it's going to be 3rd and 15. We're going to go medium pass heavy. There you go. And we're going medium pass. So this is the biggest play for Bartkowski. Complete this, he might get over 500. 12, so it's going to be to Alfred Jenkins. He's an A. 15 on your defense is an AD. So medium pass AD. Bartkowski looking for Jenkins. Oh, a 46. It's an 8. Is that an 18? Yeah, it's an 18. And that'll be incomplete. Bartkowski looking for Jenkins, and it's incomplete. Now, the problem here is if you miss a 59-yard field goal, you give them great field position. You got to punt this. You got to hope this goes into overtime. I don't want it to go into overtime. But you got to hope it goes into the overtime for the sake of the team. So let's punt it. Let's bring out John James to do the punting. Try to pin him deep. 55 might do it. 55 is a 6, and that ball will roll. Oh, it's going to be a touchback. 42-yard punt is a touchback. Not what you were hoping for, but they still got a long way to go. So it's a 42-yard punt. And that's going to go into the end zone. 1st and 20. A minute 30 to go. 1st and 10 on the 20 for Minnesota. They need about 50 yards to get anything here. So let's go medium pass heavy. And they'll get a short pass. 52. 52 is going to be a CG. And 45. 45 is, it's got to be an A, right? 45, yeah. It's going to be Sammy White. He's an A, so make it a BG. So Tommy Kramer looking for Sammy White. A 41. It's a 20, and it is incomplete. Kramer misses his receiver down the middle of the field. Makes it 2nd down and 10 at the 20. Minute 15 to go. Let's go medium pass heavy. And we're going to get a short pass again. All right, 54. That's not going to be good at all. 54 is an AG. Wow, 24. 24 is Joe Sensor. He's an A, so we'll stay at AG. And that's the kind of defense you're looking for. Kramer with a 25. That'll be complete. And that'll be 19 yards. And they'll use a timeout here. Kramer to Sensor for 19. We'll go 30, but then we'll use a timeout. All right. 1st and 10 out to the 39. Let's go medium pass heavy again. Minute to go. And we'll get another short pass. I can't get that medium pass. 42 on the defense. 42 is a CS. Oh, 64. We're throwing to Terry LeCount. He's a C, so we'll stay at CS. And we're going to Kramer looking for LeCount. A 46 again. That's an 18. That'll be incomplete. Kramer, you can't afford these incompletions right now. You got 45 seconds to go. Let's go medium pass heavy. And we're going to get a medium pass. 43. 43 is BG. And 41 is Ted Brown. He's an A. So AG here. So Kramer looking for Ted Brown. Oh, 54. That's a 36. And we have a 38-yard completion. But there's a flag down. We have a TH. This is a huge dice roll. 55. That's on the defense. 26. That is roughing the quarterback. 15 yards and an automatic first down. We're going to add that to the gain. It does say, you know, what kills me is it says 15 yards from the line of scrimmage here, not from the gain. Let's make sure I copied it right. Because I'm going to go by the book, even though I think in real life it's probably from the gain. But let me just make sure I copied it right when I typed out my penalties here. Where are my penalties? There they are. So, what is that? That was roughing. That was 26. Roughing, yeah, it says 15 from line and a first down. So I'm just going to give him the 38-yard completion. I'm not going to give him the penalty here. We're going to decline the penalty. Yeah, it feels like in real life it is roughing the quarterback after. I'm going to do it that way. I think in real life it is that way. I think it's 38 yards plus the penalty. So we're going to go pass. Kramer hits Teddy Brown. He gets 38 yards. And that'll be 15 seconds because of the penalty. And then we're going to give him 15. That's half the distance. And where are we at? We are on the 23. So 23, that would be 12, 11 and a half. So give him 12. So it's going to be a 12-yard penalty. If you think I did that wrong, let me know. I think that is that kind of penalty. That is along with the game. That is not just, hey, you can have the 38 yards or you can have the penalty. I think that goes with the game. Roughing the passer. Must have been a hell of a hit because back then they didn't call that. And that would be 0 because it goes along with the previous play. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 11-yard line for Minnesota. 30 seconds left to go. And they are going to run one play. Let's go run heavy. And we are going to get an inside run. And we're going to do it here. All right. 65 on your defense is an AS. And 51 is going to be Ricky Young. Ted Brown's on the sideline. He is tired. So that was an AS? So AS on the inside run here to Ricky Young. A 44 for Young, a 17. And Ricky Young is going to get 6 more yards. And they are going to call timeout and bring out Dan Meyer. That's a 30-second play, but we got a timeout. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't screw up. So can I go undo last play? Yes? Oh, no. I think I screwed up. It still has the overtime thing up here, but I still have 30 seconds, so maybe I can do this again. Oh, that would have been hilarious. Play all that and then screw up. So that was, what was his name? Ricky Young. And that was going to be 30 seconds. Oh, that's what it is. Yes. I want to keep time on the clock because now we're going to go timeout. How much time did it put on there? It put 1 second, so we'll go 14. We'll go 10. Boom, 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 boom. And then continue. 15 seconds left on the clock. Let's bring out Dan Meyer for the field goal. It's a chip shot. It's a 22-yarder. Here's the kick. Oh, no, 32. Here, let's just do this. Before I even look. I haven't even looked. 32 is a bad roll. I know that. So let's just do that. And we'll just do this. Boom. There he is. 32 is a 21. Is a 21 a chip shot? Let's see. I don't want to go to overtime, people. 21. And 21 is good. Ooh, that is actually a missed extra point. But it's a good field goal. And the Vikings will win the game, I believe, just like they did in real life, on a last-second field goal from Rick Danmeyer. Holy cow. Nope. And the game will end with Minnesota winning 34-31. And I got to say, one of the more exciting games that I've ever played with APBA. So this is kind of cool. I like that. 30. Let's look at the box score because the box score is going to be a lot of fun here. And let's update my stats. And now we will go to, I think it saves, but I like to save anyway just in case. All right, so then let's go to the box score. Let me flip you over to here. Yeah, here should work. Game reports, box score. Look at this box score. This is unbelievable. So we got 34-31, last second field goal. Let's get past this. Look at that. William Andrews, 12 for 80, 11 for 28 for Kane. Not great, but 12 for 80 is fine. Look at Barkowski, 30 of 44, 474, 4 touchdowns. He outbundied this game. William Andrews, the running back. So Andrews had 80 yards rushing and 115 receiving. Alfred Jenkins, 9 for 210 and 2. Wow. And then Wally Francis, 8 for 78, 1. Junior Miller, 4 for 61 and 1. Unbelievable. I love it. All right. 2 sacks, 2 interceptions for Atlanta. My punting, 2 for 84, so he averaged 42, not bad. Then you get to the Vikings. Their running game struggled. 11 for 23 for Teddy Brown, 7 for 19 for Ricky Young, and 2 for 8 for Bob Miller. Kramer, though, 30 of 44, 475, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The interceptions killed him. Ted Brown, 8 for 129 and a touchdown. Ricky Young, 4 for 123 and a touchdown. Ahmad Rashad, 6 for 81 and a touchdown. Amazing. Quarterback sacks, Sutherland with 2, Doug Martin with 2. And our punting, Greg Coleman, 3 for 115, 38.3. Okay, that's fine. Field goals, Rick Danmeyer, 2 of 3, but Mazzetti was 1 of 5. Yikes. Now, they were all back here. Like, he was 0 for 2 from 50 and 1 for 2 from 40 to 49. They were long field goals. But yikes. And now we got to go and check the stats. I don't even remember how many. I think I played 3 or 4 games from this season. Season stats, replay schedule, replay. Let's look at the standings. What have I played here? Yeah, I've got, I played the whole AFC Central. Bengals and Oilers 1-0, Browns and Steelers 0-1. Minnesota 1-0, Tampa Bay 0-1, Atlanta 0-1, New England 1-0. There you go. I've got to look at some stats, though, just because they're fun. Let's see. Individual rushing. We'll start there. Ricky Bell, Mike Pruitt. There's William Andrews getting into third. Franco Harris. Earl Campbell. Some great names in there. Holy cow. Let's look at I mean, we know what's going to happen with passing here. Look at this. Kenny Stabler had 505 and 5. I don't even remember that. Wow. Kramer 475. Look at this. Kramer 475. Steve Bartkowski 474. The great Jack Thompson 468. I'll tell you what. The passing. Look at these percentages. The worst one is 58%. In 1965 and 1958, that'd be the best one. Oh my! I gotta play more of this 1980 season. Holy cow! And let's look at receiving. Whoops. Let's look at receiving. Boy, with all that passing, the receiving stats have got to be fun. Individual receiving. What do we got? You got Alfred Jenkins with 9, Ted Brown, Wally Francis, William Andrews, Ricky Bell, Mike Pruitt, John Stallworth, Rob Carpenter, and Ahmad Rashad, all with 6 or more. Yards, not as many as I thought, but Jenkins 210, Brown 129, Ricky Young 123, Nathan Poole of the Bengals 116, and Bill Andrews 115. And we got some guys with 2 touchdowns. Jenkins and Pete Johnson of the Bengals. I think he was a fullback. 2 each. There you go, everyone. That was this game. I'm going to be playing more. Don't worry. I know I haven't played during the week the last couple weeks. It's been rough at work the last couple weeks, so I haven't been able to kind of play as much as I want. But I will be back starting, with the next game. I think I have a 1980 game ready. Another one. I think it's Buffalo, Miami. But I might look around and see if I can play a different game from 1980, or I might go back to 1989. I also have a NASCAR race coming up here, the second race of the season. Whole bunch of stuff coming up. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.